Okay, art friends, we are going to draw something that is called 1-point perspective. So you are going to pick a point, draw it anywhere on your paper, and a dot. This is 1 point. Then somewhere on your paper, I'm going to pick one spot, that way it's all the same. We are going to draw a square. Well, more like a square than what I did. Now, to make it 1-point perspective, all of these corners of the square are going to line up to that 1 point. So you're going to get a ruler, and we are going to put our ruler on the dot and move the ruler until it touches the corner of that square, and we're going to draw a pencil line all the way there. 1 point. Then we're going to put our ruler on the dot again and rotate the ruler until it hits that point. Uh-oh, I can't see my dot anymore. I'm going to move it down. Make sure that I can see the dot and that tip of that shape, the bottom of that square. And I'm going to move my ruler out of the way so you can see. Again, I'm going to put my ruler on the dot and rotate it until it hits that corner of the shape. And so, bam, I have a super duper tall skyscraper looking down as if I am Superman flying over the buildings. That looks like a super duper tall skyscraper. This is called 1-point perspective. It looks like it's popping out at you. We're going to try this again, one more time. I'm going to draw a square, same shape. We get better and better at it. You're going to find out if you draw it above the dot, there's actually only going to be two, well, this has three. But sometimes you might only have 2 lines that line up, because if you line up with that corner of the square to your dot, if you can see the dot all the way, then you make your line. This one is super duper skinny because that edge is so close to that top of the line. And then I'm gonna move my ruler over here. I'm gonna draw a line from the corner of that shape to the dot. Boom, another building popping out at me. Wow. All right, so I'm gonna draw another one. And this doesn't have to be a square. If you wanna try another shape, here's a triangle. Let's see how many corners line up. Here's one corner all the way to the dot. This is 1-point perspective, so it only goes to one dot, 1 point. All the shapes are lining up to the same place. One more. I even have another one. Wow, this kind of looks like a tent, a very, very long tent, or a rectangular prism. There you go, bam. Now, this looks super cool when you start to color it and add value. So I am going to get my color pencil here. I'm gonna color this shape super duper dark towards the center of that dot, our 1 point, and I'm gonna get lighter and lighter and lighter as I color towards the front of that triangle shape. And if you start to not see your pencil lines very good, if you wanted to outline your pencil lines, you can. And then on the front here, I can draw any kinds of designs I want. You can be creative with these and draw lots of different kinds of colors and shapes and designs, anything you want. All right, so the same for that one. Let's change up some colors here. Color this nice and dark towards the tip, towards that 1 point, and get lighter and lighter and lighter the farther away I get towards the shape. Now this is where it's hard to see my pencil lines because this color is so dark. So if you wanted to make your pencil lines a little bit darker, you can. That way you can see it better. All right, that one's colored. Good. And then draw designs on here. Again, any kind of designs you want to draw. This is your project. And then again, I'm gonna color that one with a different color. Let's pick yellow. Purple and yellow are opposites on the color wheel. Actually, they're called complementary colors. So I'm gonna color this in complementary colors here. but you can color it in any ways you want. You got lighter towards the top and drawing any kind of designs you want. If you want to draw other colors in there, you can. You're welcome to. All right, so that is above the 1 point. Now I'm going to try a shape below. So again, this one I'm going to draw a square right below, and you could draw any shape you want. And I'm going to make sure that my corner of my square lines up to that 1 point. If you see any crisscrossing of your lines, then something wasn't lined up right. It's kind of like in Ghostbusters where they said, don't cross the beams. You don't want to cross the beams. Something's not lined up right if you see your lines crisscrossing. All right, coloring it dark towards the dot and getting lighter and lighter and lighter the closer I get to my shape, and then drawing a cool design in my shape. Any kind of design you want, you are the artist. I just love to see your creativity. All right, so that is done. So I want you to draw 2 more shapes. Let's try a curved shape. So a circle. Maybe it's actually a donut. We're gonna make this flying donut. So I'm gonna line up my ruler to that 1 point and move the ruler until it hits that shape, and boom, the line that sticks out the most is this edge of this donut. And then I'm gonna move it over here so you can see, and make sure you are pointing your ruler on the dot and lining it up to the edge of that shape, rotating that ruler until it hits the edge of that shape, and then draw your line. So now it looks like this is coming out at me, the most giant donut ever. I think I'm going to color this kind of brown, ooh, kind of like strawberry with sprinkles. Color, color, color. I love strawberry. Actually, this is my son's favorite flavor, I think. I like blueberry. And here's my donut. And if you wanted to color in that circle darker, you can, like on the edge. Make it look like it's kind of 3D. And then same here, it's going to be darker towards the middle, the center of our paper, which is our 1 point perspective dot that we colored. And I'm going to try to show value by coloring it lighter and lighter and lighter towards the donut shape. All right, we got 1 more to go. Let's see. Let us do a letter. So my son has the letter R in his name. So I'm going to do the letter R. Now, for this one, I'm going to have the edge of this R, the edge of this R, and the corner here all line up to that dot. And that's because those are the letters that are sticking, that's the part of the letter that's sticking out the most. So you can try your letter, and if it doesn't come out right, that's okay. I just want you to practice. This is 1 point perspective, and it takes some practice to get good at this. And so we're just gonna practice this with this shape project. We'll do something else with it soon. We'll get more into it. All right, let's see. How do I want to color this? I might go darker in the middle here and get lighter as I get further down towards the bottom of that letter. That looks cool. I can't wait to see your drawings. I know they're gonna look awesome. As long as you're practicing and trying and coloring, showing me that you tried value and you tried perspective, I am proud to see you drawing again. I hope that you guys had a good weekend and a great week ahead. Have fun making art. Do something active outside. Hopefully the weather will cooperate. And almost done. Done. All right, so that is 1 point perspective practice. When you are done, write your name at the bottom and take a picture and send it in